Just do it already. What the? What is this? Oh, this looks sweet. This here is something I found on the internet like 2 weeks ago, and I have fallen in love with it. It is the World of Warcraft, the Wrath of the Lich King. Assemble your own Lich King. Oh, I'm the spooky man. And it looked awesome. I could not resist. No, that's not the first step. Wait, no, what, no. The journey begins here. We know you're doing this amazing creation, just meant to be developing it. Yes, a spoken notice. Dear collector, welcome to the World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King collection. We are glad you've joined us on a short and entertaining adventure. Yeah, it just tells you each month you'll get them. Each factory ship runs your subscription payment has been processed each month. Yeah, that's all good. So, let us begin with stage 1. And I might put the instructions up in one of these 2 corners, depending on which one I'm feeling, obviously. So, let's open. And here are the parts that we need to assemble the very first stage. We have like 3 sets of screws and a nice little magnetic screwdriver. Actually, this isn't panned down enough for that. Yeah. Give me a second. Well, I didn't film that, but I was going over the fact that this looks really cool, really detailed, but it's not metal. The little gemstone is obviously plastic. Same with this, but that's not really anything to write home about. This is also plastic, but I like it too. Like a little bird. I'm the biggest bird. These are, as you can hear, metal. Which is in fact metal as shit. But kiss. I'm so funny. And this is also metal, which is cool. Well now, what's the first step? Let's get the screws out. Oop. So the first step is to take, this is 1A, which is the upper rear frame, and this is the lower rear frame, and you stick them together. And then the second bit of that is to secure it in place with the AM screws, because screw this. Like this. And pretty good. It holds together very well, which I expect it to, for one. And the next step is involving this little bit, which is called the skull cap. With the skull cap, you do quite a similar thing you did with this. You slot them, and then you screw it. And I think this time, I won't time-lapse this one, because this step's a very quick one. You just make like conception and stick it in. Yeah, I'm time-lapsing this. And after that incompetent display, we have this bit done, which is pretty cool. It's actually looking like a helmet now. Hey, you want to put on the helmet? Yeah, looks kind of cool on you. Position the crown is the next step onto the back of the helmet of domination. As illustrated, press it into place. Note that so as to not make a mistake when connecting the pieces, the sockets have... Oh, this is a really helpful stage. You just push it in, which I cannot do properly because I'm just currently not... I'm currently kneeling to do this. And my finger is bleeding. And then, once those are in place, you use these screws, the CP screws, please. I hope you rename those in later issues. But you make sure the bag is open. Like so, there we go. I just had to kind of Chris Dark fountain that. And you use the unfortunately named screw in that hole. So as to lock it into place. So unfortunately for me, I don't seem to be able to do that very well. Ugh. Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, now that that one screws in, the other one should be a lot easier. We go into the secret bag of the screws. Ugh. Come on. We get the screw, and of course, last but certainly not least, in the screw trilogy, we screw this thing in. And there we go. This is the front bit of the helmet, and I dare say, it looks really good. Let's put it on him. Yeah, I think that suits you, honestly. And the very final step, or the second to final, is now position the skull cap into the helmet. And then with that helmet, I use it using the garage screw, also known as BP. Which, I didn't record the entire thing, I'm not undoing it. But that's all done, and we're all done. Will it fit on him now? Kinda. But I'm not risking it anymore because it might break. Or bow or something, I don't want that. And with that, we are done with this stage. And we can move on to stage 2. Be prepared, little man. Things about to get big. And with stage 2 comes more parts. Fun. Oh god, this tripod is not tripoding right now. But, more parts. For what seems to be a massive shoulder pauldron. Which is awesome. Let me time-lapse this so I can open the box. And hi diddly ho, neighbourino, let's have a look. Oh, the little spikes are all trying to leave. But we have a... Oh, this is all metal as well. This is all metal. Holy shit, this is actually quite cool. We have the inside support area, which I just dropped on the floor. And a little skull on a little circle. Well, it's actually it's an oval, but yeah. Let's move the parts to the side, get the screws out, and we can begin the assembly. Well, the first step is to get the... Which part? I've not lost track, I don't... Okay, there we go. Is to get the left Spaulder, which is what they've called this. And... Spike 2... Spike 1 is 2B. I don't know which one Spike 1 is. This one's Spike 1, it looks correct enough to be Spike 1. They're all equally slanted, aren't they? To indicate which one they are. Okay. You take Spike 1, and you get your AP screw, and you do what you do with screws. Like... Oh, god. Yeah. Scheiße. I just dropped the screw on the floor. But yeah, hold it in. Hold it there. Then I time-lapse it. And considering they're all the same, I'm going to save you the misery of this step real quick. Ugh. Took a little longer than I thought, and I accidentally jumped the gun and did the other step, but the other step is to attach the little rondel, this little guy. I'm going to call him Ronnie. And with 2 BP screws. And there's the last step, which doesn't actually count as a step, really, is you get these 2 bits, and then you eat them. I mean, you save them for later, I guess. Because there is more to come, of course. Because what good is a part work if it doesn't last 10 billion years? That's right, it'd be a trial if that was the case. And the next step would probably be to lock those 2 in, get the rest of that, and then, yeah. It's going to be a pretty good page 3 and 4. Or step issue 3 and 4, not page. Bloody hell, it's only a page, a single... whatever. Ugh. And here's our progress so far. We have the helmet, which is partly made of metal and partly made of plastic. We have the Spaulder, which is likewise, and 2 extra parts of the Spaulder, which we're assembling in issues 3 and 4. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm going to store these somewhere safe for next time, which I will do these videos once every month. Because then you get to watch me do this. And we will do this for as long as the subscription lasts, of course. And with that, We are done here. Yeah, are we done? Yeah. Wait, we're not? You got something to show me? Am I opening this episode gambling? No? Why are you showing me it? Oh. It's for the madness, isn't it? Miku Madness is coming soon.